Hi, welcome to En Route Angels. Thank you for dropping by and wish you a very happy new year as well. Without further ado, we are checking the energies of January, what it brings for us. Is there any kind of breakthrough? If the angels and the universe have any kind of message, then we will look at that. And let's get started. I'm using Radiant Raid Away Tarot. So, first checking in, calling upon Archangel Michael and my spirit team to assist during this reading and to let us know what is going to be the overall theme for January 2023. I will not read reversals because there are lots of messages in the upfront cards anyway and lots of things to look for. Okay, this wants to come. The Lovers. Okay, so we have the overall theme is the Lovers. Okay, we are going to have 4 cards more. We have Temperance, Ten of Swords, 4 of Swords, King of Cups. Okay, as a clarification to these, the Hanged Man. So it's going to be like this. Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, lots of swords, lots of air, lots of, and Eight of Pentacles. All right, so the overall vibe of January, looking at these cards, is going to be coming out of a slump and also being very clear about going after just one or two things. The underlying message for January 2023 for all of us, whether it is in the area of relationships, whether it is in the area of career or finances, is going to be focusing on just one or two things and working towards a mastery of those things. The overall energy is taking one day at a time, so coming out of slump, balancing the feminine and the masculine. That just means that balancing out when to take action and when to stay put. So if there was any kind of a mismatch in energies when it came to starting new things or just pursuing something, it was put on back burner or it was on a hold, then it is going to be that month actually where we feel like, okay, this is the right time for me to be able to pursue this and just go after it. So it is also divine timing month. Focus is coming up a lot and a very heart-led action, very heart-led intuition, leading with courage, showing everyday courage in life. So I think overall January is going to be about focusing on everything that we want when it comes to our life, going all in. But there are also days and there are also themes of being balanced in action and emotion, because we have the Lovers and also at the same time we have the Temperance card. The Temperance card also is weighing it out. So Temperance is also about patience, patiently weighing options, patiently weighing the pros and cons of everything that needs to be pursued, and also really letting things go, whatever it is that is not for us, to have the courage to let it go and to be filled with patience, that to replace that gunk, a lot of new energy is stepping in. and to not really feel numbed by anything that is not working. Ten of Swords is this card is about feeling numb. How much can it hurt when it's already hurt so much? And that's the whole January energy, that letting go is going to be one of the most paramount things that we will do in 2023 for the things that don't serve us. It's not going to hurt you to pursue something more fruitful, something that takes you in a totally different direction. And we have the Four of Swords, which is also something that needs to be pursued, but not something that you need to keep fighting for. We have a knight or an angel that is sleeping. There is a lot happening outside the window, there is a lot happening around him, but he is asleep. And this is also a reminder for us for January that there are going to be a lot of opportunities and there are going to be a lot of doors opening for us. But maybe not all the doors are going to be for us. Maybe not all the doors are the ones that we really want to go through. And that is the Four of Swords energy. And the Four of Swords here is also rejuvenation. Taking it slowly in terms of not all the opportunities are like gold. Being in that absolute balance of when to call it quits and when to really pursue something and know that this is what I want. And the only way to be able to do that is to follow heart. It's to know when to have a heart-led action and when to just go deep within and know that, okay, I need to take some time out and see if this is really for me or not. It also is a reminder that if it is really for you, then it won't be a fighting situation, it will be easy. And then in stark contrast to these two cards, we have the King of Cups. King of Cups is absolute contentment. It is also owning your emotions. It is also being absolutely intuitive and sure about where it is that you would like to focus your energies on. The King of Cups is in absolute balance of his emotions. He knows exactly when to be vulnerable. He is not shying away from showing that, but also at the same time he has his boundaries in place. So he is that soft guy, and you could be that person irrespective of what your gender is, but he's also the guy who knows his boundaries, who can be authoritative. He has basically mastered his emotions. So emotionally challenging, or rather I would say it's a month that is going to definitely have those emotional moments. I do feel like around 15th to 17th of the month, because a lot of planetary changes are also happening, where there can be a lot of emotional decisions to be made. But look at him, he is just sitting there, sure of himself, knowing that emotions don't make him weak. And there's a lot of water around, his legs, and a lot of a tumultuous sort of a ocean between, his throne around him, and he's still like not losing his head over anything, and he's just steady. So being very stable with your emotions is also going to be helpful when making the decisions in January. January will be an emotional, slightly deeper sort of overwhelming feelings coming on surface, but they're there only to be cleansed. So the King of Cups is a representation of how you will take the emotional turmoil forward in your life, and what do you want to do with it, how are you going to choose it. Then we have the Hangman, which is a sort of a clarification or like a pair to the Temperance card. While the Temperance is about having patience, the Hangman is an addition to the patience, which is saying that think outside the box. be perceptive, be open to possibilities. Know that it's only going to get better. There is a new approach required. There is a new approach that is going to lead you into a different direction. So, along with the temperance, which is patience, absolute patience, being very, very balanced, it is also about standing your ground. So, while Hanged Man is a new perspective, it is also about you not feeling like you're up in the air. It is also about having that feeling of groundedness at the same time. So, both together, when you feel that you are ungrounded and you are feeling like it's a new perspective that I need, you're definitely going to go out of your comfort zone. You're definitely going to feel like, this is not something that I would have done, but I think I need to do it. And of course, it is going to make you feel like, this is very tumultuous, it is very dangerous, and yet you need to be patient about, that, and feel grounded that no, if this is something that's heart led, I'm going to show courage, and I'm going to make sure that, I have a different point of view. If it sits with me and if it resonates, then I will follow it, no matter what the path. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So January can also be an abundance month. I see a lot of opportunities, whether it is work, whether it is money, whether it is relationships, whether it is, getting married to a rich guy, whether it is getting married to a rich girl, whether it is just generally inheriting a lot of wealth from someone, winning a jackpot. Seven of Pentacles is like looking at, having sown right amount of seeds, they have grown, and now really reaping the rewards. So for one group of people, I'm seeing that the money opportunities are coming your way, um, the love opportunities and relationships are coming your way. Seven of Pentacles is an absolute balanced, divinely orchestrated abundance in your life. So January could also be that month where you see lots of abundance coming in. You see your hard work paying off. If life was slow in 2022, if there were a lot of things that needed culmination, January could be the month where there is a lot of culmination happening with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles after the Ten of Swords. So after like a slump in your life where you felt like nothing is working at all, Seven of Pentacles could be a ray of hope, like a sun card in your life. So Seven of Pentacles in this theme could be a great, great January news coming in all areas of your life. I feel that for one group of people, it is some inheritance coming your way, some kind of unforeseen money that is coming as a gift, or just generally like a big payment. So look out for it. Then we have the King of Swords. King of Swords after the Four of Swords is, while we are not fighting for, whatever it is that is ours, we are actually taking a spiritual approach. We are taking an approach where we tell the universe that this is what I want. I have clear communication. My throat chakra is open, and I am assertive. I am somebody who is going to take charge of all that I want to manifest in life, or all that is coming in my life, and I'm going to make sure that I am very clear about everything that is for me and everything that is not for me. And King of Swords is actually here to give you that kind of energy. So whenever in January we feel like this is not worth fighting for, this is the courage that you need as the King of Swords, that to stand up for yourself and call it as it is. Now here, don't get me wrong, this is not about being rude. It is about lovingly speaking your truth. The King of Swords is someone who has a clear cut communication. And because we have this card at the Four of Swords, it kind of tells us that there has to be a balance of why you don't want to fight, why have you kept your weapons down, and have a clear communication and don't shy away from it. Have no fear about your choices. That is the King of Swords energy that is going to be in January. Now, complementing the King of Cups, we have the Eight of Pentacles. And Eight of Pentacles is absolute deep focus. Absolute deep focus. This is the guy who is having all his ducks in a row, at least trying to. We have a castle or a village in the background, and he is somewhere far away from that on his bench, minding his own business, doing his own thing, and he has these 7 stars that he has lined up. So many messages with regards to this card. One message is that Eight of Pentacles is the card of absolute hard work. It is also the card of focusing and mastering whatever it is that you would like to do. So if there is a start to a new hobby, then make sure that you are focusing on it, even if it is 1 hour a day, even if it is twice a week. You're focusing on that and you're working towards mastery and not really working towards an end goal. The end goal has to be mastery and getting better at it every single day, rather than just focusing on where you're going to be, how much money is it going to make for you 5 years down the line. Does it have any kind of future or not? The future will be made if you work on your skills, and this is that card to open yourself up to work on your skills. If there is a skill that you already have and you need to sharpen it, then January is going to be that month where you decide to do it. Focus on what you really want, and not on what can happen of this. Eight of Pentacles is also a card of minding your own business. It is also a card where the guy is concentrating on his work. It could also be a card of being loaded with work or wanting to concentrate on your own life rather than focusing on somebody else's life. This could also mean for people who have partners that their own partners would want to concentrate on their own lives rather than concentrating on you. So while this is not personal, it is the kind of energies that is going to be around you. So please take a note of this so that you don't have a lot of fights, you don't have a lot of communication problems, a lot of altercations, because January looks like a busy month when it comes to setting goals, when it comes to planning ahead, and it also looks like the kind of month where all of us are going to want to focus on just one thing. Overall theme for January is balance. It is saying no to things that don't work for us. It is also going to be an abundance month where we can see some kind of inheritance, something that we didn't think about coming our way. This could be for a lot of us in terms of money, but for a lot of other people it can be intangible benefits as well. If someone's going through any kind of laying off, and if someone's going through any kind of unemployment issues, then there is a possibility that you might just strike a new amazing idea. That's a possibility. Or some money coming from some old aunt or uncle who passed. Eight of Pentacles along with the King of Cups is going to be the energy. I think this is going to be the whole of January. This energy might be in the second half, but this energy is going to be in the whole of January, where you are going to be busy focusing on yourself and not on others. And that might be the energy for your partner, that might be the energy for a family member. So it is great to take note of it, because it is going to get busy personally, so that you don't have a lot of fights. I'm going to take overall one card as an angel advice for the collective, for all of us. Oops, let's see. The Fool. Yes, it is a brand new beginning. That is exactly how it is when a new year starts. Now here's the thing, a lot of people say that nothing has really changed or nothing changes, and a lot of people say that it's just getting into another year, everything remains the same, nothing really changes. I believe that it's a state of mind. If you feel like you want to have a different beginning, then you can. Of course, you don't have to wait for the 1st of Jan, but if the 1st of Jan brings in that kind of an energy universally, then you would just want to tap into it. So, the Fool is about being absolutely yourself. He's also at the edge of the cliff. So, the overall angel message is, if you ever feel like you are at the edge of a cliff, you are so protected that the fall will not look like a fall. Even if it is, there will always be help, and you will not feel like whatever leap of faith you took did not progress you forward, because it will. Have the courage, lay everything that you have in you in front of the world, and see how powerful that can be. And with that, I wish everyone a great January and lots of success in all areas of your life. Hope you find what you're looking for, and then some. Angel blessings and much love to you. Bye.